not putting pressure on the Nuggets defense, you're taking a three-point shot.
McDaniels, DiVincenzo, McDaniels! Out to DiVincenzo, 3 over Brown. Rebound, McDaniels!
They have to finish the play with rebounding.
The Gobert defense on Jokic. They'll drive, trundling his way down.
This series has not fared in that direction as Murray puts one home, but Jokic aggressive early.
Maybe they felt like they just had to get him going early to shake off what happened in game 2, especially in the 4th. Edwards a shot complete.
Gonna take the ball and has his game decided in the paint.
What a pass! Gobert looked right, he threw left, and he got Randle on the cut.
They forced a few, but they have been on the attack, and it is led by this guy right here.
Spencer Jones picked up the foul. Off that baseline, driving is McDaniels.
Out of 2 is going to be crucial for this series. So far, so good.
Jokic driving on Gobert. And he finally gets one to drop. In the backcourt tonight, and in this series, here is Edwards. Working on Brown. McDaniels down the lane.
Let's see what his impact will be with their star on the bench with 2 fouls.
Cam Johnson way off. Dosumu the other way, snaking his way inside. They got numbers the other way. That was deflected. It's loose. And picked up Hardaway. It's a 3. Got it. Nice shot by Tim Hardaway.
They making their shots a little tough. They're not allowing hand down, man down. Them guys are actually making sure that they make it. And Rudy get the and one.
And he got a cut by Jokic. It's Dosumu and Highland and DiVincenzo. Struggles on him. DiVincenzo. What a pass by Gobert. What a finish. An amazing number. Dosumu drives. In the paint, Minnesota 20 to 4.
I mean, there's nothing.
22 to 4. Absolutely 2 to 4. Taking the 3 into Reed down low. And they go for the twisting and turning. Najee, who puts it up and ends it.
A little flat on that 3, but this is what we love about Anthony Edwards right here. He's up taking the challenge. You talk about a guy that has 2 fouls in this game.
Denver now 5 to 25. Randle up top. Set the screen. Worked outside. Reed in the corner. Murray 1 of 5. Edwards right there. Long 2. Got it.
And this is Murray time right here. This is what Murray likes to do. Make runs all by himself.
Cutting, drive, score!
Denver have to make a decision on what they're going to do. And right now, they're making outside shots and they're scoring in the paint. And they're getting out of transition.
DiVincenzo!
Just watching Jaden McDaniels, how he got skinny over that screen, making sure that Jokic couldn't screen him. Jokic one of the best screeners in our league, and making it tough on Murray.
DiVincenzo knocked it away. Numbers, Edwards on the wing. And Tim Hardaway off the bench will defend the 3.
That one was going to go. Sometimes when you're coming off an injury, you need an adjustment, right? Your legs are a little short. Anthony Edwards made that.
Big hit for Jokic from outside. It's a 3 for Nikola. That shot's in, up and run. Now we welcome the audience watching the Toronto-Cleveland game. Here's Jokic inside. Bruce Brown, good assist. Calf strain, they found out at 4 o'clock this afternoon. They changed their starting lineup. Their bench has been disrupted. Jokic on the move. He's made 2 of it. Outside, McDaniels, corner, Dosumu. Here he comes.
There's nothing you can do about that. Denver wants Minnesota to take jump shots.
It's the biggest lead for the Wolves. A rejection inside by the Wolves.
But Minnesota's just making plays on both ends of the floor as McDaniels attack. Talked about movement with this team, and you can see on the offensive end, that's the point of emphasis for this team, is to make sure that they don't stand still, they're not ball watching, that they're moving and catching Denver off guard.
Hardaway finished off that possession with a 2. DiVincenzo 3. Player McDaniels, who had some comments about the defense of Denver. That shot will drop outside. Jokic
for the other guy, and it's inspiring.
A lot of traffic. Randle inside.
You know what this reminds me of?
DiVincenzo, Gobert, driving hard. Jokic is there. The twist, the turn, the spin, the hook. Retrieved by Minnesota. It's McDaniels. Ant. Murray there.
And that's the one thing that Minnesota do not want to do in this quarter right here is turn the ball over. That would allow Denver to get out and transition, get back into this game and Edwards get another bucket.
On both ends of the floor, gets out early and is able to capitalize.
Jones three, puts it up and in. Spencer Jones. It's a rebound by Jokic. In stride, Jackson to the hole. Nice assist by Jokic.
But that's what they're going to need. They're going to need some of those relief baskets to get themselves going. Maybe get Minnesota to call a timeout here and regroup.
Quick release. Murray and another two. Down Cameron Johnson.
Joker wants the ball. He wants it in secondary.
Oh, look at the defense by Gobert. Here comes Randall. Now with the double-double. Settling down after a miserable first quarter. Drives inside and gets two more. Goes right into Gobert.
And there's no stopping that. Ken said it, but Jokic just putting his head down.
Denver now in the bonus. Highland three. Big hit. Bones Highland, a former Nugget. Won Monday, game 2 by 5. Reed dancing on Jokic.
One of 8 from downtown.
That's the second time that Spencer didn't touch the ground.
He took that one from Saint.
Those backdoor layups, Kevin. He does a great job. It's Rudy! Get up, Rudy!
10 rebounds, 3 blocks. It's Truffer down the lane. Scooping, no. Jokic, yes.
And Denver has had some success against
21 for Ayo Dosunmu. Driving here, Brown. He gets it at the other end. With .8 to go in the third.
And then looked at the ref like something's wrong with him.
You can't do it on the floor. You can't do it in public. Murray at the line. Nice shot rattles in.
Denver has had success.
First time Anderson's been in. Edwards drives. Double right there. Metal wall. Shot clock at 3. The cutting Dosunmu. He has been a magician.
Going to make it hard on Murray all night.
Anderson picked up the foul. Corner 3. Bucket. Nice.
Realize it, and it's kind of taking Minnesota out of their rhythm as Randall obviously gets into the teeth of the defense.
In the fourth quarter, Denver has gone 2 of 10. Minnesota has gone 2 of 7. In the paint, hard shot. McDaniels connects.
They run the pick and roll at Jokic. When he was out of the game, they was kind of in between.
It's Jokic again. Gobert the close. Jokic nails the triple. Timeout Minnesota.
As a 4-time defensive player of the year.
It's Jones, Murray, the drive, and he got it. And Murray went right in McDaniels.
However, there was still enough discomfort that Denver didn't want to risk it tonight. So the plan as of now is to regroup tomorrow, map out next steps as the Timberwolves.
Hollywood, thank you. Brown hesitating, jab stepping, and getting it to go on the deuce.
And that's going to be Jay McDaniels because he backed up any and everything that everyone had to say about his comments about them on both ends. Candace, I know we talked about Ant-Man needing to put that performance on for Minnesota tonight. Help win this game, and you need your role players to step up in certain games in this series to get one. And tonight, I give Minnesota role players this win.
Look at the paint number, 64 paint points today. Excuse me, 66.
Oh, look at this slide inside by Dosunmu.
This is a rivalry right here. If I've ever seen one, this is a rivalry.
Tyus Jones across the lane. Got it.
So far has looked like the Denver Nuggets offense we're used to seeing, and so we want to see what adjustments they make.
20 points, 10 rebounds. He was sensational. Dosunmu hold on. DiVincenzo. Their worst field goal percentage of the season. The Nuggets tonight shot 34%.